anyone. So I didn't know what spiritual warfare was. I didn't know that what attacks look like from the enemy. And so I was very confused. I was confused and I was sad because I thought, okay, what did I do to deserve this, God? Like, what did I do something wrong? Did you leave me? Is this all just fake? Is it in my mind? I was confused for a long time. But then I realized that, okay, like if I continue to go to the ministry at my school, if I go to church, if I, am busy with school, I noticed that I wasn't as anxious. So I thought, okay, so I have to kind of just keep busy. I started to accommodate the anxiety instead of actually allowing the Lord to deal with it. And I actually developed this mindset where, okay, God is real and He is big and He can handle everything in my life except this one thing. And so I lived with that mentality for a long time. Like I saw breakthrough in different areas and crazy things, but I had put the Lord in a box where I always thought, okay, well, he can't touch this area because he can't free me from it. And so I remember that when I got to college, that point of me, okay, being so busy and keeping myself busy, it was actually not possible for a short period of time because my brother, my younger brother, who is Jose, he started soccer. And so I was in charge of staying home and taking care of the other little one, Santiago. I couldn't stall anymore. Like I couldn't accommodate the anxiety anymore. I had to come home right after school. And so I went through this season where it was so dark. I was so scared. I was trembling. I could barely eat. I remember crying out to God and saying, God, I can't do this. I can't have a family. And I won't have a family, God. I won't get married. I won't have children because I don't want my husband to deal with this that I'm dealing with. I don't want my children to have it. I don't want this to be something where I'm scared to hurt myself or them. I never want to be in that position, so I'm not going to have a family. And I remember that this thought came in my mind. And it was like, one day, you're going to talk about this with your husband. And it's crazy because in the moment I dismissed it, but it was a thought that kind of just dropped inside. So I know now it was the Lord. And then a couple of years later, I meet Isaac, who is now my husband. And when we started dating, one day after church, he actually pulled me to the side and he said, hey, I had a dream about you and I want to share it. I thought, okay, this is a little weird, but okay.